So, my goal is to work, and these are my usual essentials: AirPods, laptop, salamin, coffee, and something to match on. Sana maka-work ako today. Sino yan? Ayun! Sino yan? Snow! Snow! Look over here!
Race beef noodles.
Look over here! Sansa! Sansa! Here.
Smaller.
Who's that? Snow! Who's that?
Yeah.
Snow! Sansa! Snow, wag yung legs ko! May sugat si Dada dyan! No, no, no! Not my legs! Be careful! Ah. Yay! Nakalibre ng treats. Swerte. Yes. Santa. You happy? Yes? After running. Madilim. Ngayon maliwanag. Ako, during tennis break, it's the best. It's the best. Craving for Japanese today. Salmon aburi, gyoza, and chicken teriyaki omu rice from Sumo-sama. Tingnan natin kung masarap. Hindi kasi sa akin yung medium. Sa'yo na. Gano'n naman. Large na ako. Hello. So, I decided to reopen reopen or parang buhayin ulit yung nasimulan ko na vlog before. Dati kasi naisip ko gumawa ng vlog or gumawa ng YouTube channel para sa mga lessons ko or mga classes, and then eventually when things returned to how it was before, we had to go back to our face-to-face classes. This was I was referring to nung time ng pandemic. yun, hindi ko na siya nabigyan ng focus. And then this year, I wanted to go back to the things I wasn't able to finish, or hindi ako naging consistent with. Kaya I'm treating it, everything sa life ko now as parang project that I owe to myself, project na kailangan kong tapusin. And it's something I promised to myself towards the end of 2024 para mas ready ako as I face 2025 onwards. I'm almost 40, so this year I'll be turning 40 in a few months. And I'm excited. I think ito yung age na hopefully mas marami na akong natutunan, mas marami na akong what you call this, na-realize at mas ma-apply sa life ko. And I want to start this year with that mindset. So yun, kaya ako bumalik dito. So I wanted, I really hope and pray na maging consistent ako dito. So hindi ko pa alam anong format yung gagawin ko with my videos, if magiging sit down ba siya or more on snippets of the week, kung weekly vlog ba siya, kung monthly vlog ba siya, hindi ko pa alam. But as they say, if you want to finish something, if you want to do something, the best thing to do is to start. So, kaya nagsisimula ako. And I'm minamaster ko lang lahat ng motivation na maging consistent ako, mas maging focused pa. So yeah, if you've watched yung mga videos ko before and they're back here again, so thank you. If hindi pa, I'm looking forward to like sharing what I do with my life or what kind of projects I have in store for myself. Parang gift ko sa sarili ko as I turn 40. Kasi 40 years or 4 decades, it's not a simple thing. Marami ka nang natutunan along the way. And hopefully, mas marami pa akong matutunan. I started this year thinking of mga words that I can live by that would help me decide, make choices, what do you call this, it would like it functions like parang guide ko whenever I do things. So I wanted to be focused, I wanted to be glowing, growing, abundant, I wanted to be stronger, and I want this year to be an unbothered version of me. So I thought gawin ko kaya siya kasi ang name naman that I put online, let's say sa IG ko, is Ryan T Project. So why not be serious about it? Why not think of it as a project for now? So I'm thinking of ways of how I can maintain the focus that I started, I think, working on the past few years, how I can maintain yung abundance, yung mindset ng abundance, and behaviors that would lead to abundance, financially man yan or whatever. I want to be a person of growth. Gusto ko mag-grow pa as a teacher, which is my profession. Gusto ko mag-grow pa as a person, as a son, as a lover, as a friend. Gusto ko pa mag-grow let's say career-wise and competency or skills-wise. Kaya I'm doing things now hopefully to lead to that goal. Gusto ko maging glowing. Syempre, for 40 na, may mga signs of aging na. Sumasakit yung likod tapos ganito. Sumasakit na yung likod, tapos yung shoulder ko, medyo crunchy na I don't know how to describe it eh. Pero, yeah, I'm becoming more consistent. Just last year, mid-last year, I found a new hobby, sports. So, I started playing tennis. Nai-enjoy ko siya. Hindi ako morning person. Tapos, every Saturday and Sunday, I wake up really early para lang makapag-tennis. And very consistent naman ako. Siguro since mid-year of last year, or around July or August, once or twice lang ako na late One, kasi masama pakiramdam ko. Two, alam ko may ginawa ko the night before or may party or whatever. Kaya hindi ako nagising ng maaga. Pero, more often than not, talagang I feel, wait, na-enjoy ko to Tapos, dahil na-enjoy ko yung Saturday morning at Sunday morning ko, nagiging maganda yung weekend ko at nagiging maganda yung start ng linggo ko. So, I think this is helping me a lot as well. So glowing. Syempre, like, you have to take care of yourself also. So, I'm visiting the doctor. I'm trying to take care of myself more. Health, the food that I eat. I'm mas nagiging aware ako or conscious ako sa mga kinakain ko. Kailan ako kumakain at gaano karami ang kinakain ko. Tapos, I started taking care of my skin more. Dati pa naman ginagawa ko na siya. So, mas binibigyan ko lang siya ng dagdag na pag-aalaga. And then, what else? I wanted to be abundant. I felt like the past 2 years I've been very blessed, career-wise, work-wise, financial-wise. So, gusto ko siya ma-maintain. I don't want to go back yung old patterns of yung magsisisi ka sa mga purchases that may mga ganun pa rin here and there, pero hindi na siya as frequent as before. And yeah, hopefully this year ma-document ko siya ng maayos how I can how I was able to meet yung goal ko of abundance, at least not only by the end of 2025 but in the years to come. And lastly, yun nga I mentioned, gusto ko maging unbothered in a way. Not na wala akong pake, but more on, one, I'm not as sensitive because I'm very sensitive. I think it's both a gift and a curse. Very empathic in a way ako na person. I tend to put myself in other people's shoes. I care so much a lot. I don't think it's a bad thing. Pero, minsan, kailangan mo din i-compartmentalize yung mga ganong feelings. So, that's one thing I've learned over the years. So, mas gusto ko pa siyang ma-maintain. I tend to take things personally. Lalo na when I was younger. May masama lang na tingin. May masabi lang na hindi maganda. Parang ang sakit na sa akin. Like, even when I started working as a teacher, pag mababa yung grade ng student ko, because I always give my 100% sa trabaho ko. Well, I think. So, pag may mababang grade, kunyari may isang estudyante, may dalawang estudyante na mababa ang grade, I feel bad. Lalo na pag feeling ko, nagawa ko lahat ng best ko para maturo, mapaliwanag, mabigyan ng activity, maka-assist sa pag-improve ng skills para sa mga estudyante. I feel bad. And then, I had a boss before. She's an American. Tapos parang nagtanong siya, ayun, end of the school year, tapos tinanong niya, kumusta yung grades ng students, and then sabi ko, okay lang naman, but I'm not as happy. Tapos, very simple lang naman yung sinabi niya. Sabi niya, don't beat yourself up. You did your best, right? Tapos, ako kasi alam ko I did my best, then it's okay, sabi niya. At the end of the day, tama nga naman, yung estudyante din naman yung gumagawa ng grades nila. We try our best to teach them, to educate the students, and then at the end of the day, dapat yung students, they are empowered to be able to take ownership of their learning. So, kung mababa grade nila, hindi natin kasalanan yun. Unless kung pabaya kang sa trabaho mo or whatever. But anyways, so, yun. So, medyo ayoko nang maging ganun. Mabilis ako maapektuhan. Like, there was a time I started, itong gawa ng channel, YouTube channel. And then, merong isang comment lang ako na narinig from a person. And then, sabi niya, hindi ko kilala. I mean, hindi comments from na nilalagay sa YouTube channel. Wala akong pakialam sa comments, like online. Wala akong pakialam technically. But if it's someone I know, medyo naapektuhan ako. So, kunyari parang, bakit ganyan? Bakit ganyan ang ginawa mo? Dapat hindi. Dapat ganito, dapat ganyan. Tapos, I was thinking, that's a nice way of supporting a friend. Or parang, medyo na-down ako at that time. Tapos, I think it affected how I wanted to be consistent and how I wanted to maintain yung YouTube channel. Parang after nung conversation or comment lang yun, as in passing lang. Tapos parang, oh, kasi I was excited nun eh. Parang na-excite ako, oh, may video ako, educational video to. Like, I was explaining a study or a concept. It got like 5,000 views. Natuwa ako. Not because maraming nanood at nagustuhan nila, but because maraming reach. I felt na yung information that I was sharing, naka-reach sa maraming tao. So, napag-isip ako nun, ano nga ba yung gusto ko? Ganyan-ganyan. I think naman it was coming from a place of love. Now, iniisip ko na it was coming from a place of love or care na parang baka kilala ko ng person na to suggest things that might be more authentically me or more ako. Pero now, what do you call this? Reflecting back on those things, inisip ko din naman, it was authentically a part of me because I was teaching and I want to teach. I love to teach. Gusto ko dumami yung gusto ko maka-reach ng ibang tao yung information na sinishare ko sa mga estudyante ko din. So, siguro from here, so ngayon, like, I just started, ano bang gusto kong gawin? Sabi ko, bahala na. 'Di ba? Minsan naman, I wanted to start planning this year. But at the same time, hindi naman lahat ng bagay na ginagawa mo dapat detailed yung plans. Kasi dapat maging adaptable ka. You have to be flexible kung ano man mangyari sa mga plans mo. So, ang plano ko is to restart in a way yung YouTube channel ko, and yun, so let's see how it goes. So I'm looking forward to ano man yung ibibigay ng 2025. It's January 12 now. I've been taking short snippets or videos of how my day was ever since the start of the year. So yun yung mga nakita nyo a while ago. So perhaps like every week until the end of January, I'll try to do a sit-down vlog to reflect or para magkwento lang. I don't know. Whatever. So, let's see. Let's just enjoy. It's our first time to try Hebo for that healthy meal. Let's see. Looks good. This is mine, I think. Ito yung, anong tawag dito? Kakalimutan mo na. Anong masarap? It's good. Tikman pa isa-isa.
Okay, bago ko i-mix.
Masarap yung basic, yung tofu. It's the start of my work week for this year. Sa first day, ang goal ko hindi malate. So, sobrang aga ko naman. Mga 6:45. My time is 7:30, pero okay lang. I'm ready. I got my tuna croissant for breakfast. And iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. So, let's do this. I pray and I hope that this week will be a blast.
Maski pag-drive, hindi tatagal yan. Yeah. Hindi tatagal yan. Huwag mo ng pangarap. Pero pag yung pangarap yan, gusto mong ganito, magkaroon ng sakyan din. Kasi nag-drive siya. Yan. Sigurado gaano ka gusto mo magkasasakyan.
Nasa may pangarap ng
Gaano ka gusto mo
may direksyon, kumbaga.
Pero ba't tinutumbok? Wala kang tinutumbok. Wala kang mararating. Subukan mo nga magpunta kung saan ka pupunta. Di mo alam kung saan ka pupunta kung makarating ka.
Tama.
Lakad ka ng lakad. Saan ka ba pupunta? Hindi ko alam eh. Pantay tayo. Huwag ka nang malis. Papagod ka lang kasi. Ikot-ikot lang. Ganun. Pantay tayo.
Tama naman yun. medyo busy day today. Parang from morning hanggang 3:30 work lang. Hindi ako masyadong nakapag-vlog or nakapag-record ng anything. After work, I went out to prepare for school naman. Tapos nag-dinner saglit with Dom. Tapos going back to the gym now for an evening workout. Saan maka-video ako, pero pag hindi, sorry, maybe next time I'll update you. So this is the second week of me trying to document or make a vlog out of my daily experiences. Ang goal ko talaga initially is to at least help me monitor what I want to do for this year, since this year nga I'm considering myself as like one big project. So ano ba yung mga bagay that I want to do, I want to fulfill, and I want to document them to be able to really monitor yung mga goals ko and to meet the things that I want. So like for example, if you remember, parang nakwento ko like a couple on one of the sit down vlogs that I made. No, like one of which would be, one of the goals that I want this year is to be stronger. So physically, it means gusto ko mas maging consistent and focused sa mga exercise or workouts or physical activities na ginagawa ko. So far, I think natatrack ko naman siya. Gumawa ko ng parang tracker or whatever sa journal ko. So like in a week, meron ba akong 1 to 2 cardio. So far, consistently nagagawa ko naman siya, dance classes or nagjo-jog. And then in a week, kaya ko ba at least mag 1 to 2 weight training or strength training. So far, nagagawa ko din siya. Wala pang mintis. Other forms of exercise like playing tennis once, twice a week, nagagawa ko naman. Yun yung goal ko. That's why I'm doing this vlog. So this is the second week of me documenting it. I'm thinking baka gawin ko siya every 2 weeks or weekly. Let's see how it works. This is still a work in progress. So now it's Saturday. It's January 18. So I started the day really early. Normally pag Saturday, Sunday, maaga talaga. Naglalaro kami ng tennis every around 8 in the morning to 9. 1 hour lang every Saturday and Sunday. And it's something that I've been looking forward to every weekend. So maganda lagi yung start ng weekend. Nakakatulong din siya na maging maganda yung overall week for me. I've been enjoying it. You can see clips of me trying to play tennis. So far, okay naman. At first, mahirap siya matutunan, lalo na at my age. I'm turning 40 in a couple of months. Malapit na. And medyo syempre may limitations physically, but I'm enjoying it really. I feel energized pag meron akong physical activity like tennis. And then, so yun, after mag-tennis kanina, wala, breakfast lang somewhere. And then, chill, had to do some bit of work kahit Saturday or weekend. Kasi apart from my current work, I work as a part-time teacher. For grade 11, grade 12 students, meron pa akong isang part-time work that I do remotely. So I create content for a website that provides assessment for the subject that I'm teaching, which is psychology. So nag-create ako ng content, creating questions, explanations for questions or certain topics, creating video explanations, parang ganon. So yun, I think creating this vlog also can help me hone yung skills necessary for that work. So yun, just I snuck in a couple of hours lang for doing some deliverables, and so far okay naman siya. Before I used to do it full time, so medyo mahirap na ngayon because at the same time while doing these two part-time work, nag-aaral din ako to improve on myself kasi nga one of my goals nga this year is to grow, and one of that would be to grow in terms of my skills, competence, mas palawakin pa yung knowledge ko. And yeah, I really hope I can maintain at mas maging consistent ako sa pag-document nitong Ryan T project ko for the whole 2025, and I hope you stay with me, and then let me know if meron din kayong questions or ideas on how I can fulfill itong mga goals that I have. I'll go deeper on these goals as we move along. Ayokong gumawa ng presentation explaining everything, but yeah, I guess that's it for the first 2 weeks of documenting how I do some things or activities that will help me meet my goal for this year. By the way, ma-add ko lang, this has been very helpful, itong book na to. Nabili ko lang to on a sale kasi medyo may defect na siya. Sa main defect nito, yan sa front, parang may sira siya. Ito, The Daily Laws by Robert Greene. So what you do with it is naka-arrange siya like according to dates. So like every day may mga reflections and laws na you can reflect on, that you can what do you call this, apply in your daily life. Like for today, January 18. Oh, interesting. Di pa kasi ako tapos dito for today. Mamaya ko pa ito gagawin. I usually reflect on these laws or these things early in the morning bago ako pumasok sa work or before I sleep. So later ko na ito gagawin. Sabi, stop being so nice. As Carl Jung said, everyone carries a shadow, and the less it is embodied in the individual's conscious life, the blacker and denser it is. Interesting. May mahaba siyang discussion points or reflection points, and then sa dulo, ang pattern niya is meron siyang suggestion for a daily law or something that you can apply in your life. Like for January 18, sabi, keep in mind that power lies in asserting your uniqueness. Even if that offends some people along the way, study your shadow side today. So maybe this would be a good reflection for me, like to look at the things na I'm not comfortable with, na meron ako, something I'm not that proud of, or things that I limit myself from doing kasi natatakot ako, or ayokong maging sobrang salient and way too different from the group. This would be a good reflection. May sinabi dito na trust your native genius and the ideas that you come up with. Get into the habit in your daily life of asserting yourself more and compromising less. Maybe it takes a certain level of maturity para mas maging effective ka sa paggawa nito. Medyo mahirap to. Must be a good reflection, or must be this can be a good thing to reflect on by the end of the day. And yeah, that's it, I guess, for the past 2 weeks of me documenting what I've been doing. And just like what I said, I hope you stay with me, and then just comment or let me know kung may mga suggestions kayo on how I can further improve this kind of a vlog or thing that I'm doing, or diaries. Hindi ko pa talaga alam what I'll call this. And yeah, just stay with me, and let's keep each other supported in any other way that we can. And that's it. See ya.